question number 3. Find the interval. So basically you have two forbidden operations that you know very well. It's the division by 0 and you cannot have the square root of a negative number. So here I just want the domain, okay? So I'm just going to hunt down the possible forbidden operation. Here I've got a division, so I've got the possibility of a division by 0. That means that the domain f will be equal to, so that's one way of doing it, the values of x such as negative 3x plus 15 is not equal to 0. And you just need to solve that. You solve it the same way as you solve an equation. 0 minus 15 is negative 15, divided by negative 3 is positive 5. And if you want to use interval form, that means that it's going to be all real number from negative infinity to 5, excluded the union 5 positive infinity. For G, the domain would be the x value such as, I've got a square root, so this cannot be negative. That means it has to be positive. So I'm going to write negative 7x minus 4 greater than or equal to 0. And you just need to solve this inequality. Negative 7x is greater than 0 plus 4. And finally, or equal to x. So here I'm going to make an intentional mistake. 4 divided by negative 7. But whenever you cross over a multiplication or a division by a negative number, you need to flip the inequality. And using interval notation, all x less than or equal to negative 4 over 7 will be from negative infinity to negative 4 over 7 included. So I'm going to use a bracket. The average rate of change, question number 4. It's the difference of the y's over the difference of the x's. So to calculate this, the first thing you're going to do is to calculate f of negative 3 and f of 4. So f of negative 3 is negative 3 squared minus 4 times negative 3. If you are struggling with a basic arithmetic, you can always use the trick with the calculator, input negative 3, store it with that button into x, and type x squared minus 4x, 21. Then f of 4 would be equal to 4 squared minus 4 times 4. And same thing here. But this time I'm going to input 4 into x. Now x equals 4 for the computer. And because I just used this expression, I just need to scroll down, to scroll up, select by pressing enter the expression, and type enter, and I've got 0, which makes sense because here I've got 16, here I've got 16, and I subtract them. So anyway, let's go back to the actual question. Now I'm able to solve it, to evaluate this rate of change. So I would have difference of the y's, which are the two values I just found. So 21 minus 0. Difference of the x's, negative 3 minus 4. I have 21 over negative 7, which would be negative 3.